You should have just gave that nigga your ID like, good, got his ass. I don't usually cheer for the police, but good, you deserve this.
I had to drop niggas. We know we was hot niggas in the booth, bro. Brought the Glock with him, drove it home, hope he don't get caught with it. Don't get popped. My enemies really been calling me Lucifer, cause I pop out with the demons, bro.
Finally, Queso has come back with another reaction. And today, we reacting to the dumbest criminals who done got caught on camera. I'm excited for this one. Y'all told me to react to this. Bro, this, let's say last 3 months, y'all done took me on a journey of YouTube. I done been reacting to Cambodian music, Filipino music, UK music. Man, I done been all over the world, and we ended up with the world's dumbest criminals. Can't wait to see how this goes. But before I break it down, hit that thumbs up button if you're new to the channel. Hey, how are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, because if you don't subscribe, your granny is a dirty, stinking little bitch. We popping off. Turn the volume up on it. Oh, you gonna start me off with an ad? YouTube, you out of control. You gonna start me off with that? Let me at least get into it. Brittany, nobody give a damn about her. Come on. All right, let's get it for real.
Everyone loves a good old-fashioned heist. The setup, the sleight of hand, the team of criminal geniuses all working in perfect harmony to pull off the crime of the century. Then you've got your mastermind. Think George Clooney from the Ocean's 11 series. The kind of dude who walks away from explosions with his back turned. But not all crooks are creep.
And let me say some shit. As a man who done been in some real situations before, as a dude who's done been in them kind of jams, you know what I'm saying? Crimes don't go like they do in the movies. I'm going to tell the kids watching this, the potential criminals, all you niggas, it don't go like how it go in the movie. It don't be that pretty. It don't be that synchronized. We don't be coming in through the roof drilling. Nah, it's really just, give me that. Like, come on, man. Anybody knows that.
Created equal. Life rarely imitates art. And for every mastermind, there are 100 fools. So, which bad guys are forgetting the keys to the getaway car?
100, I say a million.
Things through. Ready to meet the world's dumbest criminals?
Come on.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it.
Sometimes it pays to take a step back and think outside the box. After all, for every robber in the movies, there's a crafty cop hot on their wheels. A store owner was tired.
Don't do that. Oh, did that nigga come out the roof? Hold on. Don't do that. Movies and just police and all that. Like, I love Forensic Files. I love Law and Order. I love all that shit. But they be overhyping the police. Them niggas is not that smooth. Like, you gonna get caught, but you not gonna get caught because they about to come in and his fingerprints, and then that nigga come in here like Batman. No, niggas just be snitching. Let's be honest. That's what it is. Niggas be snitching. Point blank, period. That's how people get caught. Come on. But hold on. Cuz came through the roof.
Sometimes it pays to take a step back and think outside the box. After all, for every robber in the movies, there's a crafty cop hot on their wheels. The store owner was tired of getting broken into, so he decided to design a trap worthy of any Hollywood script. The would-be burglar is funneled into a room and trapped. Pick a door, any door. It doesn't matter, because none of them can be opened. As the door closes behind him, you get a real sense of his panic. No matter what he tries, he's trapped, just like a rat in a cage.
Hey! And that's gotta be the worst feeling in the world. Buddy, you can't put him as the dumbest of criminals. Cause who would have guessed this nigga had this elaborate booby trap set up for him?
He batters the doors for an hour, breaking his hammer in the process before police finally arrive. Luckily, the
Buddy gave up. Guys gave up on all that shit. You see? Look. You can see it in this moment. You know you fucked up. Look, you know he gave up. When you broke your hammer?
Is funneled into a room and trapped. Pick a door, any door. It doesn't matter, because none of them can be opened. As the door
Break
closes
the camera.
Him, you get a real sense of his panic.
Break
no matter
the camera.
What he tries, he's trapped, just like a rat in a cage.
Oh, God.
He batters the doors for an hour, breaking his hammer in the process before police finally arrive. Luckily, the store owner was kind enough to leave a tap in the trap room, trying to escape his thirsty work. Perhaps our next trio of dummies have watched a few too many movies. We doubt that a bar would have laser beams ready to trip an alarm.
Come on.
Thieves and criminals are often referred to as snakes, so the pair did their very best impression, slithering their way along the floor.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because that is how you gotta come in there. Sometimes you really do gotta be in this motherfucking army crawling, legs limp. But what you gotta do first and foremost is I'm not telling you how to commit crimes because, like I said, somebody gonna snitch it. Probably one of these three niggas would have snitched, seeing how stupid they are. But my nigga, you gotta know where the camera's at. Your stupid ass called right into view of the camera. You was not sneaky. You didn't. Like, come on, bro. This ain't GTA heists.
On a quest to empty out the register. After-work drinks on a Friday night would generally have you crawling out of the bar, not into one. The cops have dubbed these guys the inchworm bandits, and they reportedly made off with just the tips from the jar.
Look, and buddy over here, when you doing some stupid shit, you gotta commit. This nigga wasn't even really, he was on fours. Buddy and them was army crawling. Cuz was on all fours. What is you doing?
Crawling out of the bar, not into one.
Look at his stupid ass.
Dubbed these guys the inchworm bandits. They reportedly made off with just the tips from the jar. You want most robberies to
You gotta think about that too. Like when you going to go do this kind of shit, like is it worth it? Bro, that's a 20-year sentence right there. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga who done been to court, any nigga who with a criminal past knows what time you gonna get. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's 20 years. You about to do 20 years in your life for tips. Let's say there's $300 maybe in that jar if they was really going crazy. If niggas really tipping it. Don't look like a big bar. There's $300 in that bitch. Between 300 people, bro, you about to go do a dub for 20 years? Let's say you get 10 after good time. These niggas stupid, so they probably not even... You about to go do 10 years for $100? What's that a year? You do the math. Come on. $6 a year.
Easily. Think like stealing candy from a baby. There's a reason why you've never heard the saying, as easy as stealing a bike from a heavily staffed police station. Bolt cutters? Check. Face mask? Check. Having aspirations that exceed your capabilities? Oh, double check.
Oh. And that nigga deserves everything bad coming to him. You stole... Damn, they got a lot of ads. You stole from a police station? You should have just gave that nigga your ID like, good, got his ass. I don't usually cheer for the police, but good, you deserve this.
Bolt cutters? Check. Face mask? Check. Having aspirations that exceed your capabilities?
And a bike?
Check.
Still a car.
The dude lasted exactly 23 seconds in what we can safely assume is the world's fastest bust. We bet the cops are getting really tired of these people pushing their luck. This next would-be is a great example of how not to pull off the perfect heist. And doing everything in your own power to ruin your own plan. It's a surefire bet as either way, you're the hero of your own story. Step 1. Choose to rob a vape store in a place that probably carries very little cash. Step 2.
Vape store?
Drop your gun at the lady behind the counter's feet to be instantly disarmed. Step 3. Attempt to climb over the glass display cabinet, leaving 2 immaculately placed handprints for the cops. Step 4, run away in style with your pants falling down around your ankles. Vlad the Inhaler is running.
Bro, what was you thinking? What was you gonna get? A jewel? You can have mine, bro. Like, it's never been that serious.
Disarmed. Step 3, attempt to climb over the glass display cabinet, leaving 2 immaculately placed.
He got gloves, at least.
Step 4, run away in style with your pants falling down around your ankles. Vlad the Inhaler.
That nigga hit a lick with no belt.
Plan went up in smoke. Nice try. Close, but no cigar.
Oh, man.
There are fewer actions that are more brazen than shoving a $600 chainsaw down your pants and casually walking out of a store. Famous actors stuff their jocks, sure, but this is taking it to a whole other level. Thankfully, it wasn't an electric start model. Workers in the store did notice the daredevil shoplifter. However, he made a quick getaway on his bike, Evel Knievel style. He was nabbed by police after ditching the chainsaw in the woods, but returning to claim his prize 40 minutes later.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 1, you put it in your pants in front of the nigga. 2, you went back 40 minutes later to get the chainsaw. 3, who the fuck steals a chainsaw? Like, you are a crackhead. You gotta be a crackhead.
Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Okay, so you've heard of causing a ruckus and raising the roof. Have you ever heard of bringing down the ceiling? This bumbling couple went to great heights to fool owners of a local convenience store when they attempted to use a stolen credit card to pay for a $4.39 packet of popcorn. The owners called police on the suspicious duo, and when the cops arrived, Coward used his girlfriend as a human shield to try to get away. The woman ran in.
Hey, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. You know why I don't feel bad for Shorty? There's all kinds of reasonable dudes out here. I can't see you do look like you huff dust, but you decided to be with a nigga who will push you in the way of the cops. And dude had to do his thug thizzle. He had to get up out of there.
Packet of popcorn. The owners called police on the suspicious duo, and when
You
the cops
serious?
arrived, Coward used his girlfriend as a human shield in order to try to get away. The woman ran into the back room, seemingly a dead end. Inspiration strikes. Perhaps the way out is actually up. Channeling Catherine Zeta-Jones in Entrapment, she does her best cat burglar impression and squeezes her way into the air vents. Her hopes of freedom come crashing down, and so does she, through the ceiling onto a not-so-soft set of shelves. Not all crimes are planned. Sometimes you just fall into it. Stop, drop, and roll. Not only useful when putting yourself out if you catch a light, but also good for avoiding motion detector sensors when pulling off a heist. A pizza store owner had installed a series of external and internal cameras that captured the whole bizarre event. Thieves were seen rolling around on the floor all the way to the back room. After breaking in successfully with a crowbar through a glass window in the front of the store, lightning would strike twice as that same handy crowbar would peel the safe apart like an orange. To their dismay, there was nothing of value in the safe.
Oh.
They didn't leave empty-handed. They stole a drill, a speaker, a flashlight, and toys from the game room.
Hey, at that point, he was like, fuck it, I ain't leaving here with nothing. I'm about to take some shit. That nigga stole some toys? Well, you better than that. He was about to go give it to his kids, though, on some real Robin Hood shit.
Not at all the haul they were hoping to brag about. This is a case of crouching tiger, hidden cash. The answer to many of life's problems is often a great big hammer. Its methods of persuasion are simple. The results are generally instant and forthcoming. Our band of thieves seem to have it all worked out. An old-fashioned quick smash and grab. Covered with long-sleeved clothing and motorcycle helmets, it's great to see that the Safety First initiative extends to the less safe.
That's a regular lick. That's niggas do that. I think T Grizzly might have he rap about it. I don't know if he really was out there, but that's not that crazy of a lick. People do that. Like go in there, smash it up, bike mask, all that shit, and get up out of there. Cause a jewelry store is a lot of shit to go in and grab, but like y'all niggas, you out of shape, boy. You couldn't have broke the come on, your fat ass. You couldn't have broke through the glass.
Types in society. Unfortunately, toughened polycarbonate cabinets can be a harsh mistress. No matter how hard you try, they just won't give up the goods.
Oh,
in the
for
space
real?
of under a minute, it's gone from potential payday and hammer time to empty-handed and having your dreams shattered instead of the jewelry cabinet.
Get it in there and
It's not only monocle-wearing old men in tuxedos and top hats who can appreciate a fine work of art. No! You don't have to resemble the Monopoly Man for a beautiful painting to draw your keen eye. Our next dope fancies taking him a rather large souvenir from his lovely day trip out to the gallery. Covering your face to hide your identity is so 2000 and late. Real geniuses hide stolen goods rather conspicuously in their jackets.
Mask off. Fucking mask off. Hold on.
Let's face it, nobody will notice. Change of approach. How about you just walk out with it underarm, nonchalantly, whistling a tune while you do so? No one will suspect a thing. Well, too bad for this amateur. He was caught by staff as soon as he tried to leave the premises. Maybe he can create his own masterpiece with a pencil and notepad from a jail cell. In a video game, the success of your mission boils down to how well players work as a team, and friendly fire isn't toterated. Generally, the fastest way to break into storefront glass windows is with a brick, and this pair came well prepared. In a sudden plot twist, Bill ends up braining Ted with a poorly timed, inaccurate brick shot that would make a stormtrooper blush.
Hey, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. Bro, there's all this glass, and there's just me. And you hit me with the brick, we gotta bang.
Nothing says good Samaritan like stopping a robbery, even if it's your own. Good friends keep their buddies on the straight and narrow path of righteousness. Looks like this guy succeeded. Man down. In this week's episode of When Fences Fight Back, our hapless thief shows us that while breaking in is generally the easy part of a robbery, sometimes you just can't catch a break.
That's cap. Dude recording this ain't never hit a lick before. No, that's not the easy part. Niggas crib be, you gotta, clearly they didn't do this before. You gotta circle the nigga house a couple times. You gotta try to get in a couple times. These people are the dumbest criminals because they did this shit like a video game. Like, you really didn't have no planning. You were just about to go right up in that bitch. You had no planning, no fear. Man.
They say break a leg. We aren't entirely sure why this egghead took the most literal meaning. It all starts off rather well. We see him fiddling with the gate hinges.
This ain't even barbed wire.
Success. It seems Lady Luck is on this thief's side as the gate comes free from its mounts. But in a cruel twist of fate, the heavy steel gate falls back on him, crunching his leg between the metal bars and the unyielding concrete. He tries to get up but falls straight back down. His leg is busted.
Oh. You gotta make a run.
Smiles again for him, as it turns out that a crowbar makes a great walking stick. We see him making the world's slowest getaway.
Yeah, you gotta run.
Rumor has it that our guy tried to sue the homeowner for damages, but it was thrown out of court. The judge said he didn't have a leg to stand on.
Oh, he playing.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Short of a few bucks, there isn't a more cliched last-ditch effort than trying to rob a jewelry store. Our man seems normal enough. Smiles, says hello to the jeweler, asks to try on a gold chain.
You could tell he a dope head. You wanna know how you can tell he on dope? Notice how Cuz is grabbing himself, feeling on himself. That nigga like, chill, bro. You gotta come in there with, relax, like you be there, like you do, act like you been somewhere, bro.
Than trying to rob a jewelry store. Our man seems normal enough. Smiles, says hello to the jeweler, asks to try on a gold chain that's caught his eye. The store owner doesn't suspect a thing. He's completely unaware that he's about to be the victim of a completely hilarious crime. He must like the way it feels around his neck, because the next minute he flees to the door at fantastic speed. There's only one problem. He's locked in.
Bro. You know that they have a panic button. So not only is he about to lock you in there, the police gonna come. You deserve everything bad coming to you, bro.
This isn't the jeweler's first rodeo. He calmly asks for the chain back before calling the police. Our robber must have been feeling pretty stupid when he was marched into the station and charged. If diamonds are a girl's best friend, then we...
My bad. Let's get it.
Let alone friend. When you're the victim of multiple...
Hey, you see how he just smiled and gave it...
man's brief acquaintance, let alone friend. When you're the victim of multiple burglaries, you go back to the drawing board and learn from your mistakes.
Facts.
This Canadian mobile phone repair shop owner did just that. Mobile phones are small, high-value items and prime targets for would-be thieves. Her employees now put all expensive items safely away after their shift, locked up for the night. She used her mobile technology know-how to her advantage by installing a security camera system linked directly to her phone. So when she got a notification on her screen, she logged in to watch the drama unfold before her very eyes.
Bro,
isn't complete without a spring.
Bro, most niggas who hit licks like this are crackheads because, bro, a camera at your crib, the camera in my house is like $22 on Amazon and you gonna see everything. Volume 2. What is you thinking? What is going through your head? Like, bro, you think, okay, $22 for a camera. You think a nigga who owns a business, electronics, isn't hip to that? Like, come on, bro. Oh, all right, we back.
Security gate acting to contain the break and enter. You can crawl in, but you can't crawl out. While the crook is frantically searching for an exit, police are already on their way to take him to jail. When they arrive, they even help untangle him from the net. There's that famous Canadian politeness at work. We're all taught to always tell the truth, and that lies just get us into more trouble.
I'm blown.
Not every criminal is a thief in a mask, and it turns out the police take fraud very seriously.
You gotta know.
After scattering ice cubes on the floor of a business, this man deserves an Academy Award for his excellence in acting. Pretending he had slipped over and smashed his head onto the hard floor. He filled out an insurance claim for the slip and fall and a shameless cash grab for a juicy, lucrative payout. This is a Weasley.
Bro,
his mother would
bro. Then what I'm saying, commit. Look at how gently he fell.
claim for the slip and fall, and
look how nigga
grabbed for a juicy, lucrative payout. This is a Weasley move, and one his mother would most definitely put him.
You deserve this.
Unfortunately for him, fraud is a serious
There's
crime.
cameras.
He was arrested and charged after the footage
Look
was
at this.
given to police for the crime of premeditated stupidity. We find this man
look at his
guilty.
dumbass. Man, this ain't it. These niggas is idiots. Now, if you enjoyed the reaction, hit a thumbs up button. We're gonna go off that. We're gonna have more of these dumbest criminals type situations. We're gonna have another one of these dumbest criminal situations. Now, here comes a reaction by me right here. Bing! Or a music video by me right here. Bing! Click on it, show me some love. My new album, Queso Big Dipper, out now on all streaming platforms. Click on it. My dogs, I am out.